I'm Doran.
And I'm Dean.
And we don't care who you voted for. All we care about is getting nostalgia. Letting get in.
Letting get in. It's like a Welsh village. I spent the weekend letting get in, I did.
I might leave that in. I'm Doran.
And I'm Dean.
And we don't care who you voted for. All we care about is getting drunk and talking shite, as our political logo stays behind us. So, without further ado, it's time for this. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Doran Dean Talk. I'm Doran.
And I'm Dean.
And this is our, I've losing track actually, I think 14th episode of Doran Dean Talks. It's our weekly look at everything going on across the globe and all this crazy shenanigans and so on. So as always, we've got all social media channels covered, including Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So I think Facebook is...
Doran Dean Talk.
Yeah,
no hands.
No hands, don't like hands on there. And it's Doran Dean Talk for both Twitter and Instagram. So, needless to say, drop us a message, let us know what you think of the show, any content you want us to add or anything else, just feel free to do that. And don't forget, the little dude, little square, should I say, down here with our beautiful faces on it, which is irresistible to touch and to press on, is the subscribe button. So don't forget to subscribe, and again, drop any comments below to any of our episodes, or any content we've done so far, just because it's all welcome as well, good and bad as well. So, yeah, we're up for a fight if you want to say something nasty. So, yeah, we'll do that. So, but yeah, so it's been a bit of a tumultuous week this week, so a lot of political goings on. But as always, if you watched our shows from the beginning, our I suppose viewers, mate. Viewers, yeah, our viewers know that we sort of dance around the too serious stuff, don't we? So
yeah, look, well, we always say every week, we don't want to give you stuff you've been watching all week. We're a bit of light relief. That's what we want our channel to be, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, relief all the way, without a doubt. So, even though you're stuck with the blonde bombshell for another few years, we'll try and get you through the next... Well, I don't know how long. We never really know how these episodes are going to last, but bear with us.
Might be 5 years.
Yeah, it could be 5 years, yeah. By the end of this, there could be a whole new political revolution, so who knows. So I think without further ado, we'll head headlong into this week's news, won't we? So
let's do it.
Cue music for this week. This week's news. So simple as that, really. Picked out some stories, trawled the World Wide Web and beyond, for that matter.
Find some stuff we can't put on YouTube.
A lot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's only a very, very small proportion of work that we'd ever dare put on. I think we'd be pulled, wouldn't we?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely would be. And I was trying to sort of find out what's going on in the world and see if anything that's mildly entertaining, because that's the whole point, I suppose. So first one I picked out. Now it has been said, even though I know you might be shocked by this. So if you aren't sat down, sit down now. I've had a tad of obesity in my life as well. Yeah, and yeah, believe it or not, I know it's a shock. It is a shock. But yeah, it's been known. So let's just say, when we get to our 40s, I think we're about there, aren't we?
I can't remember being thin, so.
But I
think I already stole when we were born.
yeah. So, but we're well built. You have to be around here. And a story that caught my eye this week is because there's obviously an ongoing crisis with, and on a serious note, not for only for 1 minute. Serious note, obesity. It is an issue. And obviously the figures suggest that, don't they? There's people getting a bit bigger and doing less. And it doesn't help when everything gets done for you, isn't it? That's the thing.
Well, that's it. But it's not only that. I mean, I know we said it before on our show, we are a couple of tight northerners. But if you go out for your lunch, you can have a steak and kidney pie for £1.
Oh, stop it.
Or you can have a mango rocket chicken char grill salad, and it's £7.50.
That's true. That is the problem.
You know what I mean?
It is the problem.
You want to go for the quid?
Yeah, you're right.
Unless you're shit gold, you want to go for the quid.
Yeah, and I've not been known to shit.
Not making excuses, but you know.
No, it's true. And plus, the other side of it is, and I'm going tangent coming, but there's got to be you've got a personal responsibility as well, isn't it? So it just pisses me off when people blame all these other factors. If you eat too much, you move as much as you should. You put weight on, don't you? As simple as that, really, most of the time. So that's usually the case. So, but with this sort of new sort of idea that's come about from I think it was another research group, was the idea of labelling food. Now, we've all seen the traffic light labels, so if you're not familiar with traffic light labels, well, you're probably thin. So yeah. But for us people who aren't, essentially you've got your green, your amber, and your red. So red is really bad in terms of all elements like fat, saturated fat, what else? Sugar, salt, etc., etc. So obviously, if you buy a cake, it's going to have bloody red all over it, or high salt content food, it's going to have red. Which I think for me, I must admit, whenever I've been in and I've bought a sandwich, it does catch your eye, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that's probably the most effective thing I've seen so far. Don't you agree? Yeah,
it does, and some of the stuff that it and how red it is absolutely mind blowing.
It is. Yeah.
What were I looking at? It was something really good, and I thought, oh my god, that looks amazing. It was one at supermarkets. It was macaroni cheese with lobster in it.
Oh,
I think it was Morrison's.
Get out of town. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a greedy bastard. But what does my head in? It'll be in a tray like that.
Yeah.
And it'll say serves 8. Fucking what? 8 what? Fucking lumpers? No, I get that on a spoon. And it's like something like 127% of your daily intake of fat in this fucking dish, like that big.
Bloody hell.
And even I put it back, I ain't that.
Yeah, I know. It's nice to be naughty every now and again, I suppose. But no, it is effective, the traffic light thing. I must admit, I've diverted away from like sandwiches and stuff that have been a bit naughty. There's a lot of stuff as well that you think actually on the face of it, based on the descriptions, healthy, and it's not. You know, a lot of sandwiches that have really high salt, really high fat, but on the face of it, because it's got salad in the title, or roasted chicken salad, but it has loads of mayo on it. It's a lot, isn't it?
I got a butt it the other day. Here's a free plug for Asda. I got a butt it the other day from Asda, festive edition.
Oh, the good one.
It was a brioche bun with smoked pulled turkey on it, festive coleslaw, stuffing. I think, it sounds horrible, but it was really good. A bubble and squeak fritter
all the
on
way.
top,
oh my
and
God.
a slice, even though it sounds disgusting, a slice of chicken gravy.
Yeah, like a jelly, like a.
I want to say congealed, but it's not very appetizing.
Yeah, I know what you mean,
And it was on this fuck, it was good.
That
wasn't that bad actually.
Was it not?
No, that's
that was high though, wasn't it?
It wasn't as high as I thought it was going to be, but I just had that. And like tea, and I was quite proud of myself. Actually.
Nice. But no, the thing is, it is effective. It's an effective system, but they've gone one stage further. They've come up with this idea of not only labelling the food, but actually telling you how much exercise you need to do to burn off what you're buying.
Got you. Yeah.
Now, on the face of it, I think that's not a bad idea, but where does it end? Because it's like, it's a lot to digest, isn't it? No pun intended. But so when you're picking something up, I suppose the people that need the guidance most are the people that probably don't do any bloody exercise anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those. It's like a weird thing. So, in a nutshell, they've compiled this initial table of regular foods, or foods that we all know and love, obviously, and it tells you on a graph. And I've got it on my phone. I'll show you in a minute. Well, I'll show you. I'll explain. And it tells you how much exercise and the type of exercise you have to do in minutes to burn it off.
Oh, this doesn't quite. I won't eat anything.
No.
I thought that.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But I think I get it in some respect. It's designed to shock people into thinking twice. And I get that. But you know what I mean? I just thought the people that probably need the most help probably going to look at all fucking exercise anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been eating it for like 7 years.
Yeah. And then I thought to myself, I wonder if you go into like a shop or a bar, you go into a bar, I do it on beer as well, I was thought about doing it on beer.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit step too far for me. But,
episode 25 will be brought to you by on a treadmill.
Yeah, but you could go in and the barman, instead of saying I'll have whatever, you could just say I'll have 10k of beer, 10 kilometres of beer.
Is that a film with Justin Timberlake in it?
Yeah,
in time.
Yeah, great
when
film.
they pay for everything in time.
I love that film.
Yeah, it is.
That was one of those under the radar movies, I think. I thought it was really. They had Cillian Murphy in that as well, didn't it? He was playing with the copper.
Yeah, he was a copper. Yeah.
Great. I love that film.
It is very, very good. Very good.
Yeah, really good film. And they stop aging at 25, don't they? And then the clock, an inbuilt body clock, starts counting down. Is it? I can't remember how long they have initially, but it's like 10 years or something to start with.
Yeah, but they've got to pay for the food and everything. Like
Yeah.
a cup of coffee is like 20 minutes and it comes off the
Yeah,
life
yeah.
expectancy.
Great film, that.
But like the millionaires have got like fucking handful of numbers. They've got like
Yeah, that 100 years,
yeah.
1,000, whatever. And yeah, great film, that. Yeah, good movie. And so I get the concept of it, and I think on the face of it, it's a good idea, but I just think the target of it is just in the wrong place. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah, and it doesn't take into account. I mean, I know lads that could sit down and eat nothing but fucking family-size dairy milks.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
they don't put an
and they
ounce
don't
on.
put an ounce
That
on.
makes you sick.
I drive past the McDonald's. I can feel myself getting
There's a
big.
lad at work like that, Martin. I love him. He's a good friend of mine, but he's like that every day. He's like clockwork every day. Butty man's due at 12:30. Comes in on site, and he doesn't even. He knows he starts going downstairs before he beeps every day. And he always buys. He won't mind me saying this. He's like a bloody beanpole. He really, really is. He buys a Yorkie, a large bag of flaming Monster Munch, and a steak and onion pie. Every day. If I ate that every day for a week, I'd put on a stone. I promise you right now I would.
Nobody places do steak and onion pies, no.
No. And they do, it's not actually, they do good pies as well, but they do peppered steak.
Oh yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Oh my god, peppered steak. Has to be strong though. If you're going to do it, put a lot of pepper. Peppered steak. I think they do minced onion, steak and onion. And I think they do corned beef pies as well.
Oh.
I know.
I'll give you a couple of quid after getting them on Monday.
Corned beef. And I think like corned beef, it's like a butter pie but with corned beef.
Yeah. There's a butty man comes round. I work and it's hit and miss. They do like pies and sausage, but I try and steer clear of them. You know what I mean? Try my best.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's crap, but they did. What did they have? On Friday I went to Butty Man. Pastrami ham, rocket and pesto on a malted sub.
Oh, yeah, that sounds
and that was properly good. But that was hefty as well because see, I think I mentioned it in another episode as well, where it says your fat content.
Yeah.
If it's high in fat, it's red.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take into account what type of fat it is.
No.
Because all the fat on that, obviously the pastrami would be high.
Yeah.
But it was the pesto because there's a lot of pine nuts in it.
Yeah. But it's good fats though.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Yeah, I love pesto.
Yeah, and I was listening to, again, we've mentioned it before, we're big fans of Joe Rogan. I was listening to one of his podcasts, I can't remember who it was.
It's all good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all good. I can't remember who was on. And he said, I don't know how true it is, that this, the saturated fat, you can't eat saturated fat.
Yeah, you mustn't go near it.
Nowhere near it. Apparently, there's a conspiracy theory that this saturated fat thing was invented by the sugar conglomerates.
Sugar companies, yeah.
So you went, oh, fucking that's got a lot of saturated fat in that.
Yeah.
But if you got the no fat stuff, it was packed full of sugar to make it taste better.
That's there's a Michael Moore documentary.
Yeah.
Which one was it? Was it Sicko?
He said it's that saturated fat's like it's the basic building blocks of your human makeup.
He did Michael Moore did one, and it was all about the sugar companies.
Yeah.
And exactly that. They reckon the obesity crisis went through the roof in the 70s because there was a big thing in America where as you rightly said, they sort of conditioned the population to think that fat was the killer, sugar was fine. So all these healthy, low fat or zero fat cookies and stuff like that, there was a huge wave of new healthy options where you said you'd lose weight. So people were just eating these things because there were no fat, but it was just crammed full of sugar.
Yeah.
They put weight on. So I can. That sort of echoes what you just said.
I mean, that's what worries me as well. Is the I'm a bit paranoid anyway, but the zero sugar drinks.
Yeah.
Now I don't admit it. I've got a problem with Pepsi Max, especially cherry Pepsi Max. At one point a few years ago, I was drinking 3-4 litres a day.
Oh my God, were you?
Easy. I'd take a big bottle to work.
Oh shit, that is.
And I'd just sup it at work all day, and I'd drink same again when I got home. Because it says maximum taste, no sugar. And you think, oh, and then you read in ingredients, it's fucking arsenic and sultime K and saccharose and
Well,
all kinds of.
The sweeteners are I don't think are that bad for it. What it is, it's the citric acid and I think it's malic acid in fizzy drinks that does the damage. Not only to obvious teeth, it's really really bad for teeth, but I think inwardly as well, it does damage. Citric acid does damage to you if you have too much of it. It's a lot of that.
Well, I read somewhere because if you ever tasted Pepsi Max, it is.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, but it's sweet, but it's not. You know, I hate saccharin when you put it in coffee. It's minging, and I read somewhere that you know, chewing gum can make you hungry.
Yeah.
Because when you chew in action, your stomach thinks there's food coming, and it starts digesting. Well, apparently, all these artificially sweet drinks, when your mouth tastes them, it's thinking, fuck me, I'm getting a boatload of sugar coming down that gullet in a minute. And is it the spleen or pancreas that does the insulin?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Overproducing.
Yeah, and it thinks, oh shit, I'm about to get a fuck ton of sugar dumped on me in a minute.
And
it starts working overtime. And it can actually burn them out because it's overproduced.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, fried.
Yeah, so that's why we've cut right down on Pepsi Max now. Right? So.
Yeah, it was a lot of that. It was a lot to drink. Yeah, it's good that you've cut down on it. But no, it is. I think it is. It's the acids and stuff like that.
We've got a water cooler at work. Best thing we ever got. That.
Yeah.
Best thing we ever got.
Yeah. I don't drink enough water. Without a doubt. Yeah. So anyway, I was just going to refer. I was conducting my social life. I was going to refer to this little table, if you will, of things that. So this just measures the exercise required in minutes to neutralise these foods. Okay. So in the under 60 minutes, it doesn't say how many under 60, but it just says under 60 minutes, you have to do cardio exercise to neutralise. If you have a bag of Walker's crisps, 1 Mars bar, 2 crumpets. I know, yeah. One bag of mini cheddars.
Yeah.
Oh, mini cheddars.
Fucking hate mini cheddars.
Oh, I like them.
Like eating dust.
Oh, I like them. So that's for under 60 minutes. Now, this is where it starts to get a really sort of puts it into perspective. Under 90 minutes. So let's assume under 90 minutes means an hour. You know, let's just say that a minimum of an hour because it's under 60. So a minimum of an hour for 1 pot noodle. A minimum of an hour for a Rustler's burger. A minimum of an hour for 1 500ml bottle of Coke, which I don't drink, like you just said, don't drink regular Coke anyway. And the same amount of time for 1 Scotch egg. Then you're getting into the extreme stuff now. So under 120 minutes. So this is under 120 minutes, but let's assume again over 90 minutes. Yeah. So minimum of an hour and a half cardio. 1 bag of Haribo Tantastics. An hour and a half.
Jeez.
An hour and a half. Let's put that into perspective. I don't think I'd do an hour and a half in a week at the minute. 1 small dairy milk. And I think it's not a great picture here, but I think it's 1 certain sandwich, pre-packed sandwich. Then we're into this is the danger zone now. Under 300 minutes. So this again, assuming that we're into 2 hours here. 2 hours of cardio or exercise. 2 hours for 1 large bag of Doritos. I smash them for fun.
Yeah, I like Doritos too. Yeah.
Smash them for fun. No issues. 1 Big Mac meal is at minimum of 2 hours exercise. And 1 tub of Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
A full tub? Full size tub?
That's just what illustrated here. Yeah, full size tub.
I can live with that.
Yeah, I suppose you could. And I suppose you don't have to go out and do 3 hours of cardio straight after eating a full tub of Ben and Jerry's. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? But what I'm saying, obviously accumulated over the next 5-10 days. You know, you got to do that 30 minutes, obviously, for 10 days or something. That's quite a long time. Then the sort of 1 killer food is one of my favourites, pizza. I know. So one 14-inch Domino's pizza, you have to do over 300 minutes of exercise.
Jesus Christ.
To neutralise that. It's terrifying. So, I think... Sorry.
I had pizza last night.
Yeah. So I think, well, what you take from that, not only does it terrify you, but also it puts into perspective, you know, when you put something in your mouth, that, you know, the type of work you have to do to burn it off, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if that'll work or not.
I know. I don't know either.
No. I think it's with the go.
Yeah. I think they're going to do it. I think it's got to that point where they are going to do it. But yeah, I'm not sure. Not so sure. But I've got to stop talking about food because I'm bloody starving. Which is another. I think that's another thing with me. Because some people eat just to eat, don't they?
Do you know what, mate? I'm guilty of that. I'll be sitting there watching a film and thought, even if I'm not hungry, I think, well, it's me.
No, what I mean is, like, on the flip side, people eat because they have to. They don't enjoy. They don't have the same regardless. Do you know what I mean? Like
right,
that. I'm like
yeah.
that. I'm thinking, ooh, I'll have a whatever while I'm watching this or whatever.
Yeah.
Some people go, have you had your dinner? I'm like, what? What do you mean you had your dinner? You know what I mean? I'm thinking, I'm when I get to work, I'm thinking, ooh, when's dinner?
Pre-planned.
You know, and that's wrong. It is wrong. But yeah, I'm like that, definitely. Anyway, I'm going to draw the line. So that's the thing. So get ready, people. I mean, this is in the UK, by the way, but get ready for it, and it'll probably roll out sometime soon. So get your treadmills out. Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm bloody-tastic.
So I think we'll move on to something else.
We'll move on.
That's what
as you know, it is December, and the last few episodes we've been freezing our balls off.
Really cold.
Yeah. We're not too bad tonight, so if you're in the northwest of England and your lights are flickering on and off, that's because we've got that many radiators plugged in here.
Yeah. Yeah, the National Grid is suffering right now. It really, really is, yeah. Yeah, our carbon footprint is like that footprint off Monty Python at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's crushing little Greta underneath the big toe.
Aussies, it's their summer, isn't it, when it's our winter?
Oh
it's
God,
flipped.
I could do with a bit of that.
Yeah.
Bloody hellfire.
Well, I don't know about that, mate, because at the minute they're having a bit of a heat wave. They're expecting temperatures above 50 degrees Celsius.
Jesus,
which is, if you're still operating in Fahrenheit, fucking 123.
Oh my God, that yeah, that's major, yeah, it's dangerous, isn't it?
That's stupid. Now, I love summer.
Yeah.
As soon as that sun comes out, my mood lifts, and I'm up early in the morning. And
yeah.
But that's dangerous.
It is dangerous. Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah. And obviously a lot of expats over there, stuff like that. And I often think, because they obviously have summer at Christmas time, don't they? And yeah, I was thinking about pretty cool having Christmas Day on the beach and stuff like that, but that's dangerous territory. That. I mean, I remember when I was in Turkey. Yeah, Turkey it was, and I experienced it was 43.
Wow.
And that was like, I know everyone says it, it was like walking into an oven. It was like putting your hands on obviously your entire body, walking into an oven. It was unbearable. And I love the sun, but you couldn't lie in it. No chance.
You can't lie in that. That'll bring you to a crisp.
But you always get one, but usually British people, don't you, and they're abroad, they're like, oh fuck it, I'll be walk out, no sun cream on, like little shorts on, drinking and all that, and then by the end of the day, they're like, they're on the way to hospital.
Yeah, like a fucking pepperoni.
Yeah, yeah. But you deserve what you get if you do shit like that, because it is dangerous, isn't it?
Extremely.
Proper dangerous. Yeah. But no, slightly envious, because I often think with the heat like that, is that it's unbearable. You can always cool down, can't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, like, with us here in a minute. You know,
yeah, it's considerably harder to warm up, I think, at the minute.
It is. Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. So, we need to apologise to Greta for our carbon footprint, don't we? Because we've got a 2,000 kilowatt
it's
heater,
pelting out.
an oil-filled radiator, and she's just been made Time Magazine's Person of the Year. I knew you'd be enthused about that.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry, people. You might totally disagree with me, but I can't stand her. I don't care whether she's 16 or 63. Don't like her.
No, I thought you said when we were planning, she's just being used.
Yeah, it seems a bit that way. I know she's probably a nice kid as well, but at 16, I mean, Christ, let her be. You know what I mean? Let her be a kid. I can't believe that she's done all of this off her own motivation.
Parents are cashing in, I reckon.
Yeah, I do. And also with her, I mean, I know she's got Asperger's syndrome, which I know makes her socially awkward. But then, why'd you put her on the pedestal of the United Nations? And then, more importantly, why is she allowed to speak at the United Nations? I really, really don't get it. There's people who get paid a hell of a lot more and have a lot more experience and know-how than she does, who are far better placed.
And probably doing a lot more.
Yeah, exactly.
For climate change.
Yeah, because she doesn't sort of sail across the Atlantic in a canoe or whatever it was, or a catamaran. You know, they don't get the publicity, do they?
No. Now, I wasn't going to bring this up because I was like, do I not? But I've had a couple of beers, and it is fact.
He has had a couple of beers. That's the fact.
Yeah. What I'm about to say is fact. So, do you know who else was Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 1938?
Well, no, 1938. I'm not sure. No.
Adolf Hitler.
Oh, was he? No, right. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Well, that's yes, they've not got a good track record, have they? Really?
No, I'm not comparing her to him.
No.
Please, before anybody starts.
Make your own comparisons.
Yeah, before anybody starts, litigation against us. No, I was just saying it's weird. I was just going past past Time Magazine People of the Year.
Yeah.
And obviously that was before he started being a dick.
Yeah.
But he was their person of the year.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose. I mean, you have to be careful here.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was. I suppose at that time, nobody knew obviously what was about to happen. But when he got into power, on the face of it, economically, he did a lot. But obviously at the cost of his atrocities and hatred of the Jews. So yeah, so they got that one. They got that one wrong, didn't they?
Very.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Yeah, phenomenal. Real history. So it teaches you a lot, doesn't it? Maybe we'll look back in 50 years' time at Greta and think, what the fuck were they thinking there? Not saying she's going to march across Europe or anything like that in terms of conquering the world, but
big zeppelins with a face on it dropping bombs on.
Yeah, but she's conquering. In one respect, she's conquering the world in many ways. She's bringing this extinction rebellion set of crackpots to the forefront as well. So, but,
I mean, it's good that she's getting the youth interested in it, but, and this is me being a cynical old bastard, you could get every youth on the planet up in arms about climate change.
Yeah.
It don't mean two shiny shites to the CEOs of,
no, it doesn't.
Whatever in wherever.
No, it doesn't.
They're just going to think, fuck off.
Yeah, no, absolutely right, absolutely. And
it's them that they need to change, not the kids.
And the other thing as well with kids that is often overlooked is kids are impressionable, and kids are also need to be kids as well. It's like the reason they have people who are older who have these positions at the United Nations and so on is because they've had more life experience and they're qualified to do it. Certain messages, I think, headline messages that comes out of the Greta Thunberg camp get picked up by the youth of the world and I don't know, they take it on board and decide not to go to school or walk across the streets of London barefoot for 2 weeks. And you think, no, I won't tell you on camera what I do to them, but that's a different story. But we've covered that before, haven't we, in terms of these protesters and stuff. Yeah, we've done that, but I can't see it ending either. But as I said to her, I think your job's done here actually in Western Europe. I think she should go to Beijing and try and do that on the streets of Beijing, see how far you get, because I don't think that would go down too well.
I think a tank running over her would.
Yeah. I don't wish any ill on the girl. Don't get me wrong, but symbolically, you know what I'm getting at. I'm thinking, I think they're just shouting down in the wrong direction. Certainly in the UK, maybe America because Trump's a crackpot, but in China, India is another bad one. China, India, and America, I think they're the biggest emitters.
It's like having, I'm off with my allergies again.
Yeah.
2 houses next door to each other, right? And Greta Thunberg stood in front of both these houses, right? And this house here, he's got all solar panels on and all shit like that. And this one's burning fucking seals and stuff in a fire.
They do burn well.
Yeah. And this fellow with all his solar energy thinks, fuck me, I'm cold, and switches his radiator on like we've got here. And then she goes to him, fuck are you doing turning that radiator on?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And doesn't say anything to the seal burner next door.
It's a great comparison. It's a great, it's very, very valid, that. Very valid. It's a perfect example of exactly what's going on. But no one will stand up to China.
No, they won't.
That's the problem.
No. Because they're going to, in 10 years, they'll be the new America.
Scary stuff.
They will.
I was saying, I think I may have said this on camera before, but I'll say it again in case I haven't, because it's a phenomenal statistic. China's China's manufactured more steel in the last 18 months than Britain has ever produced. Just take that in for a minute. In the last 18 months, they've produced more steel than Britain has ever produced. Fucking unreal, that. It's mad, isn't it? Mad. And obviously that all powered by coal burning furnaces and stuff like that. And yeah, unbelievable amount of consumption as well. But they do provide me with cheap stuff on Amazon now. You can't knock them for everything, can you? So yeah, you can't, can you? Really? No. You can't have it both ways, can you? No. You can't.
Right. Speaking of great consumption, shall we move on?
Yeah, because what's coming next?
Oh, we know what's coming next. It's time for our arguably favourite section. It's time for... Right, everybody, it's time for Drink of the Week.
Hurrah!
Hurrah! Now, last episode, what do we have?
Oh, God.
Cherry saison beer.
Oh, yeah.
That was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a funny one, that one. It was one of those ones you couldn't really... Yeah, you couldn't really...
He got an above average, but not blow your socks off score, wasn't it? Now, I said to Doran, before filming, we were getting ready, I said, I'll tell you, I'm going to be honest with you, mate, I'm concerned about this.
Oh, God. No, that is... Believe me, when that emanates from my my sidekick here, that puts the fear of God into me, to be honest with you, because that is a concern. But we've had a good track record, though.
It's going to be Marmite, this.
It's not actually Marmite.
Not actually. Well, to be fair, you'll see in a minute. We're either going to say, do you know what, yeah? Or fucking don't ever show me that again.
So risk factor 10 coming up, is that what it is?
Yes.
Right, okay. Right.
And speaking of the number 10, that fits in nicely, that.
Very good.
This particular tipple is 0.1% off, double figures.
Oh, shit, is it?
It is 9.9%.
Oh my God.
It is the Black Widow Imperial Triple. The triple's like a heavy beer. Apparently everybody's doing it now. Do you remember when we had that coastline on?
Oh, I remember.
And it has, usually you normally get your volume.
Yeah. But
they're doing like gravity and international bitter scale. And
yeah, all that bollocks.
They're overthinking it. Apparently the triple's got a very low gravity. Right. Best served at 8 degrees.
It's fucking minus 8.
Yeah, it's 8 degrees. Right. Dark warming Imperial Triple. Now this is from... I bought this from Booths and I did apologise.
Oh,
I did apologise last episode. I said it's going to be Booths for a little bit because there's just fucking so much choice. There's no point me going, miles away when Booths are around the corner. They've got all this.
Absolutely.
This is from Beer Brothers, the Two Who Brew.
Very good. Yeah. Like that.
Black Widow Imperial Triple, brewed in Preston.
Is it really?
It is.
Wow, just down the road.
Just down the road.
Wow.
So shout out for the locals. Fingers crossed it's good. That 330 ml can was £2.99.
Oof, Jesus.
Having said that,
yeah,
it's 10%. Yeah. Lovely can design. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean we are a sucker for can design. I mean we've got.
It's simple, but by Christ, it stands out, doesn't it?
It's matte, silver, very intimidating actually.
Yeah.
So.
Can we do a picture? Shall we try a picture?
Yeah, we'll try a picture. I'll just maybe concentrate for a minute. No, there it is. So this is the Black Widow Beer Brothers Imperial Triple. So here's the can. So how nice does that look? Yeah, really, really cool. So, yeah, I'll also pass it back to you for the grand breaking of the seal.
Spiel before seal.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go for it.
Right, 25 kilograms of molasses.
Oh,
I fucking hope not. Christ alive. Play a central role in the creation of each batch of this dark, intense, and warming Imperial Triple.
Jesus.
This sipping beer, and I think that's a nice way of saying don't be a greedy bastard and try and down it because you're going to die.
Yeah.
Carries hints of black currants, a kick of licorice, balanced with a citrus tone from dry hopping with Amarillo. There's 3.3 units in that can.
Fucking hell. It's fucking over the limit. Way over.
If you drink that can, you'd fail a breath test. Right.
Jesus.
Drinking vessels.
Oh, yes. Very nice. I'm slightly... I'm apprehensive.
Yeah, so I think the bit we've got to remember is the sipping. I think it's going to be more of a wine, this, to be honest with you.
A sipper. Oh my god, it looks like Coke. It's like stout.
Christ,
It's green.
I can't hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like an oil change.
Steady on, I want to.
No, that's alright, you can have it all.
No. Look at it.
Christ,
I don't know if you can see that on camera.
It's viscous.
That is black as the ace of spades, I'm telling you now.
But look at, it is like oil.
Do the little loss.
Hey, I did well there, look at that. One bottle,
I'm not one for buying into all the spiel on the back. I'll give them some credit here because I can smell the citrusy aspect of it.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, definitely.
And that's weird,
Yeah.
because I'm usually with the more obvious stuff like the sour beers we've been having. It's quite overpowering.
It smells like wine. Give it a swirl. Give it an Oz. Give it a good Oz in. Get Oz in for your schnoz in for an Oz. It smells like wine.
Yeah, it does a bit. Yeah. No, I
Right,
get that.
let's have a sip.
Right, cheers everybody.
Sip.
Cheers, Black Widow. Fuck, Jesus Christ.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Licorice all the way.
Definitely.
All the way.
It's nice.
That's too much.
It is.
I'd have.
Half of that.
Yeah, I'd have that in a not a shot glass. It's a bit much, but you'd have it in
whiskey glass.
a whiskey glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do. Very strange. It's got the consistent, as you've rightly said. It's just licorice. Oh, definitely licorice. I don't know what to make of it. It's like fizzy. Deep white. It's weird.
Yeah, definitely. All day. It's like a liquid, alcoholic liquid, all sort of.
It's extraordinarily strong.
It is, but it's not fucking. Oh god,
it's not
no.
unpleasant.
Is it?
It's not unpleasant, but it's like a liqueur. It's nothing I can. It's like it's if you're going to create a beer liqueur, where you have a little bit of a warm, like and it is warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like a warming sensation. Yeah. You'd have a little bit of it, but I couldn't drink a full can of it. No chance. God's earth.
That'd be good after a meal. Like what they call an aperitif.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. It's not. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's almost like when they do the. If you were in the production, say you were in the brewery and you were producing this. This is like you think this is they call it the mash or the intense bit that goes into the brew.
The rest of it.
It's like it needs to be diluted because that strong, that intense. Certainly not unpleasant. I wouldn't buy it. I'll be straight. I might buy one to have a little bit of a tipple, but I couldn't drink a can of it. No chance.
God no.
I think I'd be wrecked.
Would I buy it again?
$2.99 a can. It's very strong.
It is very strong.
But strong flavour. This is the thing. The flavour is very, very potent. But it's got it. I mean, that's what it's all about, though, isn't it?
Get out of fire. I can feel me get good squid.
Yeah, I know. I know. It is. I feel a bit like that.
It's absolutely packed with flavour. You can't call it.
No, it is intense. It really, really is.
But it's flavourful as well. I mean, remember all that old shit that all kids used to buy when we were little. Not when we were little, I don't mean toddlers. We were out in like 13, 14, 15, and you'd just buy the strongest shit you could find with the money you got in your pocket. Then you're doing like your Kestrel Super Strengths and your 10 Supers and what was that stuff in a little gold can? Was it barley wine, some kind of barley wine? Was it something gold label?
Hold on.
And that was like 12%.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And they used to buy it just because it was strong. And that was like a horrible, just pure alcohol shitty taste.
I can't drink any more of that.
No?
No, not because it's unpleasant. It's just my mouth is complete. It's over. It's like overwhelmed. I don't know what to make of that.
It's very well made.
Yeah,
Tell you what, I wouldn't like to see how many. wouldn't like to see how much walking we'd have to do to burn this off. He's got all that molasses in it.
You couldn't do much fucking walking after drinking that. Not certainly on a straight line.
300 minutes of crawling.
Yeah.
Ingredients: water, barley, wheat, molasses, hops, and yeast. Oh, it's vegan friendly.
God, I hate it. But no, you'd have to do some intense, probably 40 minutes of intense vomiting to get to work that off. Yeah.
Right, shall we score it?
I keep sipping it though. It's weird.
In fact, you know, I know, I was thinking the same. It would be ideal after your Christmas dinner, and you don't want anything overly fizzy. You don't want spirits, but you want something a bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A bit different and something a bit
strong enough to relax you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not fill you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I get that. Yeah.
So after a good meal, I think that.
Yeah, well, Christmas drinks, it's like yeah. I suppose you end up drinking stuff you don't normally drink, don't you?
Snowballs for me.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Alex Lemonade. Don't touch them all the time of year.
Yeah.
As soon as it gets to 20th December, that's all I drink. Pints of it for about a week.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Our habits are completely changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, the Baileys, obviously the Baileys comes out and stuff like that, and all the spirits come out because we drink. Well, I drink predominantly like cider, wine, and the odd bit of beer here and there. But you get all the spirits out, don't you? All that stuff that gather in dust at the back of the liquor cabinet. You don't know when it was bought or how,
It's that old days from worn off.
I remember my parents and then even my grandparents when I was young. And then in the 70s and 60s, people used to have liquor cabinets, didn't they, with the soda, the little gas canisters, and with all the crystal. And there was like a big. Most houses had one. I remember some of the shit in there, and I'm thinking, when was this bought? And you're like, from like 1970 something. And they won't be right. Nothing wrong with that. It's alcohol. Don't go off. You know, like Drambuie's and some brandies and cognac and but nice stuff. I love brandy. I mean, brandy's a Christmas thing. Brandy's a Christmas thing for me. Absolutely.
I can't drink brandy at all.
I do like brandy and I mean brandy and coke, but just a little bit of brandy again. Like you said, just after a meal. Oh, absolutely. Get all down.
I've not tried it with coke.
Oh yeah, really nice. Really nice.
Oh, that's not a drink I thought I'd put it.
Yeah, really good.
Coke, like fucking sherry and coke.
no, brandy and coke's well nice.
I'll give that a go.
Yeah, well nice.
You know, 1 year, Drambuie did their own like Bailey's edition called Drambuie Cream. Oh mate.
That good.
Oh, it was amazing. And they haven't made it since. They haven't made it. I don't know why, if it didn't didn't sell well or they haven't made it since.
They're always doing special edition stuff, but I'm big on gins at the minute. I'm a gin. Well, I've always been a bit ginny, and the funny thing is, I used to, not present company excluded, but I used to have when I used to have a gin pub. Everyone used to take the piss out of me. Used to call me Pat Butcher off EastEnders, and but everybody loves it now.
It's
weird, isn't it?
Taking off, hasn't it?
Yeah, and it was like, what are you drinking gin for? It depresses you, that shit, and stuff like that. It doesn't. And it gets you levered, I'll tell you that. But gin's got the most steepest cliff edge of any drink. It's one of those drinks, for me anyway, and I think everybody out there probably has a similar drink, where you think, oh, sweetness. Fourth, fifth. And then, all of a sudden, you're just finishing off your last one, and then it's like flicking a light switch, and somebody just goes, I'll have you now. And it's go bang like that, and the whole fucking world just goes upside down, and there's no coming back from it. No coming back. You're rough, as rough as anything. Yeah, and so that's. I have mine with. I don't mind it with tonic, but I have it with juice, not like Snoop Dogg, and I'm not. But it is. But it's good. But the good thing about having it with juice, you have quite a large volume of juice with it. It keeps you well hydrated. And don't get me wrong, you can still get absolutely gatted off it, and it is evil. But it gives you a fighting chance when you have it with something, volume-wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my god, it's an evil drink, gin. It's an evil drink.
Yeah, I got into gins a while back. I don't mind a good gin.
Yeah.
Still a whiskey.
Yeah.
Still a whiskey person.
You can't do it.
You can't drink it, can you?
No. Since I vomited down a bar in Tenerife, when I was 16. Got my son 16 now, Jesus. But, when I was 16, that's what killed it for me. And he ended up, I sat at a bar, and I was at my last one, and I just unleashed on the bar.
Nice.
And it just went all the way down the bar.
Lovely.
And I always remember the barman just picked up everybody's drinks, put them behind the bar, just wiped it all up. That was it. Didn't say a word. Never got thrown out. Nothing. Yeah.
Sounds like a classy establishment.
It was, yeah. It was a big rock bar. I remember everything was black, and the whole bar was mirror. I always remember that. And so you got this like mirrored effect of my vomit going down the bar.
Remember we went to Greece.
Yeah, right.
Me, you, and Ernie.
Yeah.
And I met Ernie. He got a bit tipsy, hadn't he?
Oh yeah.
And he was doing me head in. I said, "Don't fucking show us up tonight." And then dickhead here drunk about fucking 3/4 of a bottle of tequila. You remember that? And I got dragged home by it.
That was Uzo.
Was it Uzo?
Yeah. It was Uzo. Yeah.
Oh god,
And he was dancing on the dance floor about 7:45 in the evening on his own.
I was shit faced.
Oh, it's
I was
evil.
absolutely bladdered.
It's evil. Well, then you suffer, and then you're out on it the next day. Can't do that anymore.
No. I don't even remember being hungover.
No, this is it. But we weren't. You just take the pain, and then that's it. And then the next day you're right. But no, Christmas and drinking, yes, it's good. It's good, isn't it?
Fuck it, it's Christmas. Right, mate, what we're going to score this year?
Oh yeah, sorry, we did drink of the week, aren't we? I completely forgot. Oh god, well, I don't know where to begin.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to, as we should do with every drink, we should actually mark it completely independently of everything else. Take it on face value, but we've got to put in, as you rightly said, well made, nice marketing. As they all are now, the deer, £3 a can's a lot, 3 from 30 mil, but it packs a hell of a punch. And then the personal aspect comes into it. Do I like it? Well, it tastes like everything it says on it. It really, really does. I can't get away from that. Would I buy it? No. If you brought a can to our house with it, or you went to yours and you had a can, do you want a bit of this? I'd take some off you. Half of that. And that's all you need.
Yeah.
It could be. I know you can't because it's carbonated, but it could have done becoming in a screw top bottle.
So you can.
Yeah, you can dip in and out.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, so because it's so intense. Right, scoring. So I've got to take. Right, so the personal side of it's got to come into it. I'm in the 6s. So are you? Aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, 6.5.
Yeah, that's the first score.
Yeah,
that is the first score.
And the only thing that prop that up is all the other factors. Marketing, exactly how it says, strength, well made, but then my personal thing drags it down. You know what I mean? It just drags it down.
Yeah, as Doran said, it tastes, usually when you get this spiel on beers, half of it's bollocks, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Half of it's bollocks. That actually does, I think that is in, I would say the 3 only drinks, 3 only, I can't.
Is it second effect?
There's only 3 drinks where the spiel's been, I think, true to its word, and that was the 4 Pure Coastline,
Yeah.
Brewdog Quench Quake,
Yeah.
and that.
I agree, completely agree.
It
does smell nice though.
Yeah, can design's good. The taste is really intense. If you do get it, don't fucking gulp it down. Sip it. Would I buy it again? I don't think I would.
No.
I'll finish that. It'll take me a couple of hours.
Yeah.
I'll finish it.
And it'll finish you.
It'll finish me.
Yeah.
If you want something to sip, then I get a bottle of wine. No, I wouldn't. 6-3.
Yeah, 6-3. 6-3, 6-5. As I said, as you've rightly said, all boxes ticked. It's just
too much.
Where'd you put it in? It's like where'd you put it in a drink?
In a
like,
drink.
Where would you put it? You can't drink it. Like as a go bring 4 cans to a party.
Because I think, again, it goes down to preference. But for me, a beer is you get home from work or
Correct,
it's a hot day and you think, woof,
I'll have a
oh
drink.
fuck, I needed that.
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree. That's one of those things I think that you bring to a party. Got to try this, guy. You know, try this.
Yeah.
Have a
Split
bit.
it between about
Split,
400 people.
yeah. But yeah, you certainly couldn't sit on it all night. Oh my god. No chance. Strong.
And as it's warming up in the glass, if you notice, it's tasting a bit stronger. To me, it is anyway. I wonder if that's why they said serve it at 8 degrees. I've had that in fridge.
Yeah,
I've had that in fridge all day.
It's strong, man. Really, really strong. That is I've hit my ceiling with that. I couldn't. It's so intense. So intense. So, so the guys from Preston, Beer Brothers.
The Two Who Brew.
The Two Who Brew. What a great slogan.
But that won't be the last we've heard from Beer Brothers because they have a good extensive range. So
brilliant. So you're going to probably not that you've done anything wrong, but with our two little pallets here, we'll probably need rescuing a little bit from that, won't we? Yeah. We've probably hit. We've hit the full on. We've not built ourselves up, have we?
no,
We've
definitely.
jumped off the top board at Wigan Baths.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that before. Fucking landed. Legs went out in front of me and I landed, sat him down.
In the seated position.
Yeah, I was screaming underwater for about a minute.
Yeah, it's full on that. That is a good comparison to make without a doubt. So yeah, I think that concludes the week, doesn't it?
Yeah, let's get a crack on before it gets into our bloodstream. We end up fucking slobbering all over.
But like Blair Witch in a minute. This.
So
my eyeball right up to the lens. Yeah, so I think without further ado, we'll headlong into can't speak now. Headlong into this. Okay, so here we have this week's sort of shenanigans from across the pond. So if you're new to the channel and our episodes, this is the segment where we look across the water to the good old US of A. So an never-ending supply of entertainment, news stories and goings on that pretty much defy belief most of the time. But I think this week, a couple of firstly one a little bit of nostalgia from me because it's nice to have a bit of nostalgia. I think when you get to our age, even though we're not quite past it yet, although it might be after having this, it's nice to look back, isn't it, when you're a kid and stuff like that. And as time goes on, naturally people leave this plane and move on, and no more a sort of a nostalgic look back to Sesame Street because Big Bird's dead.
Oh.
I know. Yeah, Big Bird's died. So I forgot I've left it in the ice actually because I had a yellow feathered armband. But yeah, I've left it in the house, so apologies there. But we want to just dock our caps to. There's a guy behind, obviously, the puppeteer. Cause I didn't
They weren't real?
Yeah, I know. I was going to break it gently to you all, but I have to sort of. Yeah, I put it on record. I found out that Big Bird was not a real bird.
I thought they were Arsene Wenger in a headdress.
Yeah. If he might get a job now, he could do, couldn't he?
He got it. I've seen his new job.
Yeah, we get paid more doing being Big Bird. Get more credibility, I think. So yeah, but a gentleman called Carol Spinney,
Yeah, it was.
Right. Yeah. Left us 85 years old. So our condolences to his family and obviously everyone that worked with him as well. And but he also brought us what's he called? Who's the green dude in the dustbin?
Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Grouch. He was also Oscar the Grouch's puppeteer as well.
The ball of weed with eyes.
Yeah, it's weird that. Yeah, you're right. He did a lot of ball of weed. Maybe that's why so many kids of that generation ended up getting smashed. Maybe.
Subliminal marketing at an early age.
I still haven't found out whether he smoked or not. I must have dreamt it. Remember, I said a few episodes ago, I have this weird, it must have been a dream, or and correct me if I'm wrong, you know those, like when you were really, really young, and then you see all the reruns of like, I don't know, Pink Panther Show, or Banana Split, and all that, and it was obviously all filmed from the 60s, wasn't it? So, I swear Groucho,
That were Marx.
Yeah, Marx.
He smoked.
Yeah, he smoked.
Big swear.
Yeah, wasn't he? Yeah, Oscar the Grouch. Groucho Marx. I'm sure he smoked.
When you said it,
Did it ring a bell?
clicked with me. I thought, do you know what? I think I might have. But no, I've googled it. I couldn't find it. Unless they've erased all fucking.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe they have done. Yeah, but anyway, I digress. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up because we all have fond memories of Sesame Street. It's a bit weird as well. I always found Sesame Street one of those fascinating programs, and it was part of the attraction because what they've done these days with kids programs, they've made them so politically correct. They've lost the dark element to a lot of these programmes that was also part of the attraction when you watched them. It almost bordered certain things that scared you, but
Chorling on the wheelies.
Yeah, all that. Yeah, Chorling the wheelies and Will o' the Wisp and all that. I mean, there's a TV walking around in the woods. You know, it was Kenneth Williams' voice, wasn't it? Kenneth Williams, Carry On Dude. And and the two, I said it's all so neutralised now. There's nothing freaky anymore. I suppose Teletubbies was the last one. Really, it was a bit.
Yeah, that was definitely weird.
Yeah, and even like Magic Roundabout and all that, and it was, you know, because you probably know that out there that obviously Magic Roundabout was created by somebody who basically documented his experience while I was high on LSD, and that's where Magic Roundabout came from. But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
everything
weird.
nowadays is so, like you said, it's so. They try to please everybody.
Everybody.
And it's just so neutral. It's not interesting.
Exactly. Yeah, they dance a fine line, and it makes things shit. It really does. I feel sorry for kids because I think you need that element of fear, because I think it gives you a good. I'll get a bit philosophical here now. It's this bloody brew. It gives you some tools, I think, when you're a little bit scared, because it makes you wary of things. Because I think if you're not afraid of anything or any character, you never have that reaction if you had it in real life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, if you saw when you're really, you know, small kids and stuff, and it's different these days because kids tend to go everywhere with mobile phones and stuff. But when you're a kid, you just might think to yourself, "Oh, that scares me in the same way that character on Sesame Street scared me." And it makes you wary of it. It just puts you on a bit more alert, which is a good thing. But now I think that's been taken away.
It's just fucking, yeah. I can't get into it because it's just.
They go on forever, couldn't we?
Yeah, I've gone forever. No, I'm sick of this whole social justice.
Oh Christ!
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't say that to me. Why?
Yeah, I'm offended.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck off. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't watch.
And Ricky Gervais said, didn't he? Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right.
Absolutely right. Yeah, well said. Yeah, it's true. It is true. It is true. But yeah, going back full circle, I suppose, to Big Bird. So end of an era really for the original. I mean, the good thing is Oscar and Big Bird will no doubt go on, but the guy behind it won't. So yeah, shame really. Yeah,
Good legacy, that though.
Good legacy. Yeah, absolutely. Good age as well. So every credit. So that's my snippet from sort of across the pond this week.
This one, well, I've got right. I don't know if it's a stroke of genius or the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
All right.
Because, as you regular viewers will know, we always go on about two things regularly: food and films, don't we?
Yeah, pretty much. Most of the time.
And when we get on the food, we always start salivating at KFC, don't we?
Yeah,
And with good reason. You can now buy in Walmart, right? Do you know the fake fire logs, and they come in a bag, like a synthetic log for wood burners?
Yeah,
and
the slow burning
Yeah, they burn for like 4 hours, just light the
yeah.
bag. KFC have made one.
Have they?
11 herbs and spices, Colonel's face on it, in a bag, set it on fire, makes your house smell like KFC.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Now, what do you think? Would you sit there going, or would you sit there going, I'm going to gnaw my own leg off in a minute because I want KFC?
Well, I think to be honest, my immediate reaction to it would be, I have to have KFC right now. So from a marketing point of view, what a fucking brilliant idea. Yeah. What a genius.
A 3-pack of them was like $45 or something.
Jesus, that's dear, but
it is.
Yeah, KFC's.
But your house would stink for KFC, wouldn't it?
I don't mind. I'd bathe in it. I probably would. If they brought out a range of men's KFC fragrances,
toiletries and that,
I'd be first in the queue. I'd be first. You just imagine like the advert with a piece of brush rolling across a desert.
Oh God!
And then Colonel Sanders just strolling up in black and white with sunglasses on, and then he'll just pull out. He'll look up the mountain, and then on the mountain plateau there'll be the bottle, and it'll just be the shape of a chicken.
Should I should have said this for one of our rants, but fucking perfume adverts do my nuts.
I know, yeah.
Or they don't make any fucking sense. They must make them like 5 minutes before they're getting filmed.
Yeah.
So, shit, we haven't done this. So right, Johnny Depp's next door. What are we going to do with him?
Yeah.
Right, how about this?
Give him a spade.
Yeah, get about this. We'll get him nude. We pan to him from a sunset, balls deep in a kipper, and then he'll just come up fucking Chanel number 98 or something like that. They don't make any sense.
No, they don't.
What's that one? He's driving down the road and he's all serious and he stops because there's a buffalo looking at him.
Sauvage.
Yeah, and buffalo fucks off and then he drives off.
He outstirs a buffalo. With his spade, and he's digging in the desert.
That's what we should make our own perfume brand.
I think we should.
Charlie number 5.
Yeah.
One was driving down the road like that. Lollipop woman comes over and get out of fucking way.
Yeah. With Greg's hanging out tonight. Yeah. Just spitting puff paste straight to the window. Fucking move.
Charlie number 5.
Yeah. Ended up sat on picnic bench at Burkacre Lodge, looking over, shooting a swan. Yeah, 12 gauge. Then they can take it and bury it up river.
We can't afford Johnny Depp though. Who can we have? Joe Gilgun, he's a Charlie.
Gilgun, he is. Yeah, he'd be good at it.
Yeah,
that'd be brilliant.
He'd be nice at that.
Yeah. All right, then. Yeah, right. If you're watching, Joe, you give us a call. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that done.
I like him in Preacher. Have you watched Preacher?
Yeah, I haven't watched. I have, but I haven't watched it all. I saw one of those ones that we both watched, and I liked it, and she didn't.
Well, that's why we stopped watching it. It got a bit weird
that.
season 3, but I want to start watching
Very
it.
well made, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved him in This Is England, and you seen This Is England?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved that. Yeah. Brilliant in that, and he's that Brassic, that new one was really.
I've
good.
not watched that yet.
Brilliant.
My dad said that was good.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, very sort of not like Phoenix now. It's a bit heavier than that, but humour, northern humour. Because apparently the whole thing was based on Chorley, the town.
All right.
Yeah, it was based on it wasn't called Chorley or anything else, but it was based on his characters were based on people he knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really, really good.
Did you see that film did with Guy Pearce in space? I think it was called Lockdown, and it was like a planetary. There's a prison in orbit.
Oh no, I've seen that.
Yeah, and the president's daughter went to visit, and everything went tits up as it does in films.
Yeah.
And they took her hostage, and he played this nut job in it.
Oh no,
And Guy Pearce was like this space commando that gets sent up.
Was it good?
Very good.
Oh,
yeah.
right, give it a go.
Yeah, and that's another one that flies on the radar.
Yeah, massive. Yeah,
But,
I've watched that.
Good film, that. Very good film.
Yeah.
He's great in it.
I do like Joe Gilgun. The other thing I like about him is he's never forgotten his roots. You know what I mean? He's never changed the way he acts, or the way he talks, or anything else. He's very much a local guy. So yeah, every credit to him. So brilliant. What were we talking about?
KFC
KFC, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd maybe try one and then.
I think it's one of them ones you think, oh, brilliant, and then you have it and you think, oh, and then you just have to get in the car, wouldn't you?
You sat there walking, your missus comes off, you sat there in your boxer shorts smoking one.
Yeah. Just rubbing it over, the charcoal all over your body. You're like a guy it's apocalypto, so all over your face. And cockles moving on the top like that. Yeah. 2 buckets on your arm. One bucket.
Buffalo Bill making a suit out of the skin.
16-piece buckets. Yeah. Yeah, well, fuck out Apocalypto. I'm going to watch that again. I've seen that in ages.
I lost interest in that.
Oh!
I turned it off after about.
Great movie though. Superbly filmed though.
Oh yeah.
What a yeah. Very unique movie that.
I forgot what
Jesus, yeah. Don't let me out. Yeah, I think we're done on this bit across the pond now. So I think we'll head straight back to across to the Atlantic eastwards, back home. We'll do that. So I think we'll head on to our next wonderful. I don't know if this word's segment. I've been agonising this since we started doing this. Segment.
I like instalment.
Instalment. That's a good one.
I like that.
What else? A segment.
Section.
Instalment. Section. Peace. That's what
I don't like peace.
Slot. Could go on, I suppose. But, anyway, we're going to go on to this.
Right then, it's time for arguably our second favourite segment, instalment.
Slot.
Snack of the week. Now we're going to stay, we've just done across the pond, we're going to stay stateside, kind of.
Right.
It's an American themed snack. It won't be made in America. They never are.
No.
We'll go back to our Chicago Town deep pan pizzas made in Leyland.
Yeah. Authentic though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, nothing says downtown Chicago like an industrial estate in Leyland. There was a
Oh my god, we've
Can't
got
prepare today.
glassware as well.
I'm prepared this week. It is. I'm gonna grab a bit each. Right, these is. Fucking hell.
This bloody dark beer.
I'm sorry, booths again.
Well done, booze.
These are Forest Feast street food. They had a load of varieties.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, they had a load of varieties, and I was reading the descriptions, and I thought, oh god, they're so
Oh.
good. So I went for the one that I think we'd like the most. These are Louisiana Hickory Barbecue one. They had a Thai one, and something else. But the flavours sounded really good.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
That,
Sexy talk.
that was £2.50 for 150 grams. Yeah, you'd see why they're a bit dear. I think it's the ingredients that, well, and it's in booths. Hickory smoked almonds and barbecue green peas with jalapeno, honey and mustard sesame sticks. From Baton Rouge to New Orleans, Louisiana's barbecue pits fire up hickory smoked delight, smoky sweet barbecue flavours with hints of honey and mustard and jalapeno. Take what? Heat? Oh yeah, I'm not drinking that again.
Yeah.
Mustard and jalapeno heat. Take your taste buds on an all-American road trip through the southern state. Now normally I'd read the ingredients. I'm not because look at that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Fucking full length of bike.
A declaration of independence, isn't it?
This is why I have trouble. Oh, no, alright. I'm alright here. Yeah, it screams beer food. Hey, they're chunky too. Oh, yeah, you
Not really exercise. It tells you how much exercise you have to do to eat these.
Oh, God, I hope not.
These might be mixed.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be smaller.
Yeah.
Like my missus said.
Nice,
I want to get these all over, so I told you.
thank you. Look at these on the right array of things in here.
You'll learn as you watch these episodes. I have real trouble opening things. I don't know why. I always have.
Right, so let's go for it.
Yeah, oh, it's a good chunk, yeah, isn't it?
So cheers, everyone.
That's very good.
Yeah, nice.
Not getting a great deal of chilli.
It tastes good though.
They do taste good.
They do taste really good. Smell that as well. Oh, they're nice, aren't they?
That's like ideal beer food, that.
Do you want to take this off?
Yeah, come on.
Talk some with yourselves with it.
Extremely savoury.
You're going to have to talk now.
You like them?
Yeah. Really nice.
I'm not getting any chilli flavour, but that's probably because we're, what's the word, accustomed.
Very much.
Yeah, it might be lost on us if it's that subtle. But
Yeah,
savoury,
Yeah, bit peppery thing, but they're really nice. That's a nice alternative to that Bombay mix. You know, in terms of texture-wise, you don't have to get too, whatever you want to call it, too arty-farty, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little bit of everything. That's it.
The
How much were they again?
$2.50.
Yeah.
It's a bit over.
Not much.
No.
If it were £2, I'd go, right? You know what I mean?
The which says peas, like I said, I'm expecting garden peas or something. I don't know. But they're massive, aren't they?
Yeah.
I might.
For me, all day long.
Yeah.
All day long. Because, like you say, it's proper beer stuff. This. I'm terrible for savoury stuff as well.
Yeah, me too,
I
mate.
just can't stop. I cannot stop. And no matter what, it doesn't matter if, going back before, we said about watching a movie with something. Don't matter how full I am. It's nothing to do with how hungry. It's nothing to do with being hungry. When I have savoury stuff like this, I could be stuffed high heaven. I could still eat them. It's the taste. I want that taste on the palate. I know it sounds weird. Do you know what I'm getting at?
I know what I'm saying, don't we? We start getting a little bin like a wine taster. Gobbing it out. Have you tasted it?
I couldn't spit it out. Well, yeah.
They're very good.
Very nice.
I'm slightly disappointed I'm not getting more jalapeno.
Yeah, if you had a bit of a kick.
Yeah. You know what? They've piqued my interest then. I might even get the other variety.
Well, we'll have to go, yeah. What was the one? Thai?
Yeah, there was a Thai. I can't remember. It'll come to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, there was a Thai one which was sriracha based.
Nice.
And, oh god, there was another one. I can't remember what it was.
They're lovely.
Yeah, very nice, aren't they?
Booths again. Might be dear, but got it right, haven't they?
Yeah.
Jesus. You get something in return.
And you know what? It goes with that really well.
I can't drink it anymore.
Honestly.
I believe you. I'll have to just believe you. It's too heavy for me, that.
Honestly, the salty barbecue goes with that. I think, anyway.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I still couldn't drink a can of it.
It's evil, that stuff.
It's isn't it?
Yeah. Not in a particular bad way, it's just evil. Well, where do I begin? Everything I like. I mean,
I wouldn't complain.
no. The only thing that you've rightly said, it's a bit of spice.
Well, we can complaining. Is it about that chap at Aldi, bought a butty from Aldi?
What explain?
Yeah, alright. Apparently he was fucking livid. How you get livid, furious over a sandwich is beyond me.
This guy's got issues.
Unless it's thrown at you.
That's the least.
Oh yeah. He's bought one of them triple packs of butties. Sorry, sandwich if you want. You get 3 of them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
triple,
so-
sorry,
yeah.
yeah. I always find, you know, sorry to,
No,
I'm
go on.
just saying, I agonise over cheese in a sandwich.
I do.
It's right, I don't get it. There's no, I know it sounds really weird, but it's the only place in any supermarket where I stand there and go, oh, and I'm looking, I think, right, I usually go, right, I'm hungry. I want all day breakfast, or I want I don't know, pastrami, pickle, like the New York deli ones.
Oh, yeah.
Pastrami, cheese, pickles, rye bread. You know, some of it.
That weak American
Oh,
stuff.
love that shit. But then I'm thinking, it might be a bit. I might be a bit better. Might be a bit, a bit good. And then then I look at the wraps then.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, wraps. But then I think, the wraps are like 20p more. So fucking what? What's that about?
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking to myself, right, let's just fast forward when I've eaten it. Well, I think, I might just feel a bit more satisfied if I have the butty, so I'm going to go move away from the wraps. Then I think, we've got falafel and hummus, mate.
I'm exactly the same. Now, it's freaky.
Absolutely love it.
We've known each other for a part of our lives, so
Yeah.
you know, it's freaky when we think things. I'm just going to say, one of the nicest sandwiches I've had was from Marks and Spencer's. I'm not sure if I've told this story before. I got a gift card from Marks and Spencer's. Did I tell you?
Yeah, you did, but I don't think you told it on camera.
No. I got a gift card from work for my 40th. Might surprise you that I'm over 40.
It's true, but yeah,
And they gave me a gift card from M&S. And I've had it in my wallet for some years because I'm now over 40. It doesn't run out. So it was free money for me.
Yeah.
And Marks and Spencer's was that expensive. I couldn't bring myself to spend the free money. I was just walking out and I thought, I ain't paying that. And it was free cash. But I did eventually. I bought a load of bits in the food thing, funny enough. And I got my lunch in there and I had, it was falafel hummus, feta, spinach and tzatziki wrap. Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely amazing. Better than what you get from your Asda's, your Tesco's. It was mind-bogglingly good. No, but this
Falafels though, I love falafels.
Yeah.
I shouldn't like it. Well, I like hummus as well, but falafels are like, we joke and we talk on here about vegans and stuff like that, and food and stuff, but fried chickpeas and spices, why do they taste so bloody good? I'd have them over meatballs all day long.
Yeah.
So good, aren't they? Really, really good.
You can get bad ones. It's bad when they're dry as shit.
Yeah. We can buy the, I'll make them at home and then, where you buy the dry mix and you soak it. And it obviously puffs up and then you just roll it in balls. You can fry it when you bake them.
I'll have to give that a go.
Oh, every time, perfect. Every time.
Because they're dear for what they are, aren't they, when you buy a pot of them?
It's just like a, you used to get pasta and sauce, like packets, you know what I mean? And then just with falafel mix in it, just tear it open in a bowl, a little bit of boiling water, cover it with a plate, leave it for 10 minutes. Gets a bit messy because you've got to pick them out, roll them in balls. If you're feeling, as I said, if you're feeling good, put them on an oven tray, bake them, 10-15 minutes, perfect. Every time.
I'll have to try that.
Put them in some pita breads.
Oh yeah.
Just tear up some pita breads with them, or put stuff from pita breads, like you said, with tzatziki or a bit of hummus, a bit of salad. It's just perfect.
Sorry, I'm just
All
gonna.
day.
I'm just gonna try and Google the other flavour because it's doing me fucking.
Oh, with that.
Yeah. Forest feast to street food. Let's have a look.
I'll often buy just pita breads and hummus. It's just a snack.
I love pita bread. Just a toaster for a minute.
Yeah, that's it. All day.
Oh, we can buy them from. We can buy them from Holland and Barrett if you really wanted to.
No, I hate it.
What do they do?
Well, them?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, they do an Indian one. Kerala cashew and coconut spice. This is it. This is the one I saw. Masala spiced cashews with curry rice crackers, toasted coconut, and jalapeno sesame sticks.
That's not good.
Kosami. Sorry, if anybody's Thai, I'm sorry for butchering your language. I don't know. Kosamu Thai spice, honey red pepper almonds, and Thai spice cashew, pineapple, and coconut. And they got the Louisiana ones we're doing. Oh, this is the one they had as well. Tapas one. This is one I nearly got. Chili, lime, broad beans and peas, spicy chili corn, roasted almonds and roasted salted peanuts.
Yeah, it's all good.
They do a Sri Lanka one, golden raisins, pineapple, quite loads. Right, I'm going to get the spicy ones next time.
And booze, if you want to send us any,
yeah,
just let us know. We'll eat some for you.
This Black Widow is kicking my ass.
Yeah, I can't touch it. I've got to score these bad boys. It's for me. Probably say bang on 9.
9?
Yeah.
Wow.
Bang on 9.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, bang on 9.
I like them. Don't get me wrong. But going back to what he said, in drink of the week, I'm not getting a lot of that description.
No.
I'm getting no jalapeno.
No.
It's predominantly barbecue and a bit of honey. I'm not even getting any mustard. The nice big chunky pieces, perfect with beer, but I'm not going to go anywhere near a 9. 7-3.
Well, I've got her. Well, nice.
If they had that spice in it, I would have gone a lot higher. But it's missing.
Yeah.
It's definitely missing.
No, I wouldn't argue that.
As good as they are, to me, each individual bit is starting to go into one flavour. It needs something to. God, I sound like a fucking.
Yeah.
It needs something to break it up.
It's like Heston Blumenthal.
Oh, Jesus. Snail porridge.
It does weird shit, doesn't it?
I've been in for a while.
Well, he's,
Out Heston.
he had issues, didn't he? With his restaurants got shut down.
Oh, why did he call out something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, he had a bit of a lot of trouble there. I think that sort of messed him up a little bit, but I think he's still a shitload of money, a millionaire. But...
Anyway, I was saying, this fella bought this triple butty, Marsden.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry, yeah. Yeah. How did we get from there to here anyway?
So all supermarkets are guilty of it. They put all the filling right up front, don't they, in the window? The window of the sandwich pack.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you think, oh,
yeah, so it looks like
yeah.
that fat, yeah.
So he got it out and he's opened it up and he's cut like the tips of sausages and stuck them in it. And apparently he was furious over it.
Was it?
Yeah, they gave him his money back.
Oh, headlines.
Yeah, wow. You get furious over a butty.
Well, it's ended up in the papers.
Yeah. So it was £2. If you'd spent 20 quid on it.
Yeah.
And he had 3 of them.
Yeah. And you might say to good customers, if you're that way inclined, you might go, I'm not having this. And go back in and sort of say, you know, and I sort of get that, but I certainly wouldn't flipping go public with it. It's fucking on your life. You know what I mean?
I went to Subway the other day. And they had they have the special sandwiches. And they had one in the window. Oh, I can't remember what it were out. Oh, ultimate cheesy steak garlic bread or something like that. And I said,
You've got to stop saying stuff like this when we're in here.
And I thought, that sounds like a bit of me.
Yeah, it does sound like a bit of me as well.
Now I was going to go in, fucking gutted, they stopped doing flatbreads in Subway. The one near Workhouse anyway. I used to love that. Meatball.
I always have honey oats.
Yeah.
Always
It's
have it.
dodgy for me, that.
Yeah, I always have it.
I like the flatbread with meatballs in it and just chilies and olives. But they stopped doing flatbreads. I said, how much are your steaky, cheesy things? You know me, I can't have a fucking normal one. I have to go big. Full hit. How much? For a foot long, ultimate garlic steak and cheese.
$5.50.
Keep going.
$6.50.
Keep going.
Oh God.
£7.80.
Oh my God.
I said, £7.80? I said, why is it £8 for a butty? And she said, oh, he's got garlic. I said, I don't give a shit. Garlic bread you get for £8.
I expect gold leaf on it for
£7.
That's a lot of that. It's a lot. Especially you can go to, mind you, yeah, it's a lot.
£8's a lot for a butty.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can't get away from it. Yeah, there's no defence. No defence.
So I've been doing usual meatballs. I wasn't furious. I didn't go to the
No.
practice.
No. Maybe we should have. Maybe. £7.80 a lot, that Subway. Yeah, there is a lot. I do like Subway though, I have to say.
I went off it. I used to love it all the time. I used to get the when it was being good, the salad bowls.
Yeah.
And I just went off it for ages. Just started tasting all the same. But yeah, no, I do like a Subway.
Everywhere as well, aren't they?
Oh god, yeah.
The smell as well.
I tell you what though, they're hit and miss because the franchises.
Yeah.
Some of them are proper spanners.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's again, it's one of those things. Too much choice. I have to know what I'm having when I go in.
Oh yeah.
I can't go in and go.
No, you'll be there forever.
Yeah. No, can't do it.
I went in a few months back, and there was a woman in front of me. If you can call her a woman, she was a proper gobshite. And she was just one of them dead loud. And a kid was diabetic, a really little lad, and she was like, "Can I have this, and this? Yeah, but I need to know nutritional value of it." She said, "Right, okay, so I'll try and find out for you." And she said, "Well, my son's diabetic." "Right, okay, I'll try and find it for you." "Well, I need to know because he's diabetic." It was like she was expecting something from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She kept mentioning it every 2 seconds. So this one, somewhere work goes out, she comes back, she gives me a piece of things. So there you go. She said, "The lowest ones we've got, if you don't want a lot of sugar, is like the turkey and ham on whatever." She was really helpful with it. And she went, "Yeah, I'll get him one of them. I'll have a turkey and ham on whatever bread it was that was the lowest." Right. So she makes for any salad, yeah, just tomatoes and cucumbers. No sweet corn, no sauce because he's diabetic. I don't want him to have too much sugar. I said, "Right, okay then." Gets to end. "What have you got, love?" "Oh, 6-inch turkey and ham." "Alright, do you want to make it a meal?" "Yeah, I'll have 3 cookies and a donut." Oh,
yeah. Yeah, work that out.
yeah. I thought, oh, it must be for somebody else. And she turned around, she gave him a biscuit.
Full of shit, aren't
What's the point?
they? Yeah. Full of shit.
Dickheads.
Absolutely.
That concludes our snack/rant.
Yeah. So we'll...
Divisive, that one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Snack, not that.
Yeah, they will. I've smashed all mine in though.
Don't mind if you want, I'm not too keen.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm gonna have one. Right, well, while I'm chomping down on the remainder of my colleagues'
Peas.
peas, we'll move on. What's next? Are we on there?
History.
Oh, well. So we'll head along into history of the week. So here we go.
Right, it's time for history of the week. We don't do Battle of Hastings. We don't do fucking French Revolution.
No.
Nothing like that.
It's old news.
Old news. Try and make it a bit interesting for you. A lot lately we've been falling into films because we are both film buffs. Going into television this week. 1989. So to turn the clocks back a bit. Simpsons premiered this week in 1989. And it's still going, isn't it?
Is that 30 years? It is 30 years.
Yeah.
Shit.
Still going.
Yeah. Amazing. I mean, obviously, we've grown up with it, but also, the thing that always fascinates me about The Simpsons is the ability to, the sheer volume of writing, and the ability to basically come up with stories. I mean, you can say now, it's Simpsons, it's like Star Wars, it's Simpsons universe, isn't it? Got Simpsons world, whatever you call it. Because it's 30 years of content.
Yeah.
Massive.
I mean, to put... Are there gaps between series? I don't know.
You know, I don't know, because it's always on, isn't it?
Yeah.
You tend to... Well, there must be, but I think they're right. I think early on, and I might be wrong here, but I'm sure they used to write, I think, a few episodes in advance, and then work on the next 3 episodes on a constant basis, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than, they didn't just sort of do 10 episodes and drop them. They were working all the time. I remember seeing a documentary about them years ago, where they were just throwing ideas around, you know, the production room, and had all the characters sat there and stuff. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But I'm going to sound old here, but it's not as good as it used to be.
Oh, it's not. Definitely not. It's lost its edge.
It's lost its edge, yeah. It has lost its edge. But again, it's PC.
Yeah.
It's had to. Because some of the stuff early on, you think, oof.
How did they get away with
Yeah.
that?
I don't know. Well, they wouldn't do.
Yeah.
They wouldn't get away with it, would they? I don't think they would.
No, I think Family Guy's taken over that mantle for him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point, actually. It's probably neutralised a lot of the stuff, hasn't it?
Or maybe Simpsons is still edgy, it's just that Family Guy's so over the top. Fucking hell, did he really say that?
Oh,
That
mate.
dulls it down a little bit.
I don't know how they get away with it. I really don't. I mean, because I think Simpsons was the one, because it is a cartoon, but it's basically a sitcom, isn't it? But with animated characters, so it deserves more credit than just being a cartoon, because it isn't. It implies it's for kids, and it is, but it's certainly for adults as well. But yeah, we were saying earlier, weren't we, about Matt Groening's got a few quid.
Yeah, I think we Googled it, it was 750 million.
Yeah, he's done alright for drawing a few characters, hasn't
Only just.
he? Yeah. But yeah, you can't help but love it. But again, one of those nostalgia things. Grew up with it, and it was one of those. I think the first sort of family thing from America that everybody watched. You know what I mean? Like, especially like that, because it appealed to, as we said, it appealed to kids and appealed to adults as well. And yeah, so the other thing I was going to mention as well is that wild speculation, I know, but some of the things that Simpsons predicted.
Oh,
it's
crazy,
weird,
isn't it?
It's really, really weird. Yeah, you see it online. You go on YouTube after you've watched this, by the way, and just search Simpsons time travel or Simpsons coincidences or whatever. Freaky shit.
Yeah, it's not only just the story that they predicted.
No.
Some of the images from the Simpsons episodes,
Unbelievable.
didn't they? The photos of what's up. There was one. They predicted Trump, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
But there's one of them visiting a shopping mall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We've seen that one.
An escalator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
And there's a photo of him doing it.
Yeah.
And the Simpsons did it like 15 years before, whatever it was, and they're identical.
I can't explain
It's
it.
freaky as fuck.
And there was the 9/11 one, weren't there? There was a poster in the background of the Twin Towers, and over the top of it was the numbers 911.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one. And there's loads of those, loads of them. So much so, and I know the internet's a crazy place. We're on it, for God's sake. But some people believe that Matt Groening's a time traveller, and he's basically foretold some of these major events. I don't believe Matt Groening's a time traveller, but equally, I can't explain it. Some of the stuff you could put some down to coincidence, but like Dean said, some of the imagery isn't just implied something that loosely happened.
It's bob on. It's bang on.
It's weird, really weird.
I mean, even one or two would be whoa, but there's loads.
Loads. Yeah, and there's so many.
They did Disney buying everybody up, didn't they?
Yeah, I can't. The only ones I can remember off the top of my head was the one you said, the escalator one, Trump, the 9/11 poster. Can't remember. What was that one you said?
The
Disney.
Disney buying a load of 20th Century Fox and stuff like that. Well, that was only recent that they bought that, and it was on The Simpsons like 10, 12 years ago.
It's really weird. Well, yeah, just go on after you watch this. Go on just have a search and just put Simpsons time travel or Simpsons predicts the future. It's weird.
Very.
Really weird.
Really weird.
Yeah. But all the conspiracy theories and time travel aside, still knocking it out of the park, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
With Simpsons.
Yeah.
So, and you can't really see it ending. I mean, as long as they come up with obviously storylines, the ratings are still prime time show.
You remember early 90s, though, you couldn't move for Simpsons, could you?
No, everywhere.
Merchandise and
Massively. Everywhere.
the charts, weren't they? Remember that? Do the Bartman.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was. It's not as. I think it's because it's been squeezed by so many other things, isn't it? But it was the first of its kind, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, without a doubt. Early 90s were bonkers. Really bonkers. So yeah, I can't believe it's 30 years old. Unreal. So, but I think it deserves the one and only prime place this week, doesn't it? Because it's like I said, it's just for us anyway. It's always been there, really, isn't it? I don't remember watching it for the first time. You know what I mean? I just remember it always being there.
Yeah, everything kind of kicked off, didn't it? Because it started. It was a guest bit, wasn't it? Was it the Tracy Ullman show?
Was it not Saturday Night Live? Or was it Tracy Ullman? It could have been. Yeah. You're probably right.
It was like a bit thing, wasn't it? Like oh yeah, this fella's done this look, and it was like crudely drawn, and it was on for like 3 or 4 minutes or something like that, and it just went fucking bananas.
It's right formula, isn't it? It really is.
It took a while to make the movie though.
Yeah.
It wasn't that great either.
No. I always thought they'd do a. I'm glad they didn't do a live film, but I thought they would do a live film. I thought they would. Even though I'm not a fan of those transitions from cartoon to real life, really. But I thought it would have been too much of an opportunity not to do it.
That Flintstones film.
Yeah, they were shit. Yeah, they were shit.
I don't know if there's been any more.
No.
Can't think of any.
But no, I thought they would have done that. But...
Well, the Turtles, isn't the Turtles? Isn't
yeah.
The new. Oh God, have you seen the new Turtle films? Don't.
No.
Don't bother.
Again, that was another big thing at the time. They were fucking everywhere, weren't they? Turtle movies and the early Turtles. I remember you could buy the pizzas. You remember?
Yeah.
Food. And yeah, it was like Turtle Mania, weren't it?
Yeah. They're self-published now too. The two, I can't remember the names now. The two chaps that
What created them?
Yeah, they created them. They drew, goes to both artists. They drew all the turtles, and they made a comic. Went to the big comic publisher and said, "No, piss off," you know what I mean? So they stumped some cash up, and yeah, they but it's publicated a word.
Self-published.
So yeah.
Yeah.
They did like 3,000 copies, which is peanuts, really.
These are nice peanuts.
and they sold. They stopped them in comic shops, and they just went. So they ran, and then somebody picked them up, and now they're both multi-millionaires.
Yeah, they're going alright, aren't they? Yeah, bonkers. So yeah, Simpsons 30 years old. Wow.
Jesus.
I wonder if we'll get to 30.
I'm well past. Oh, the show?
Yeah.
So I'm well past that.
Yeah, past that. Manny, oh God, no. We probably won't watch us when we were that old. But who knows? Never know. You never know. So I think we'll sort of wrap up the historical landmark that is The Simpsons at 30 years old, and move on to the last, whatever you want to call it, slot segment.
Segment installment.
Whatever. And we'll go into it. So yeah, we're done, aren't we?
We are.
Good stuff. So now it's time for this. Okay, so this brings us full circle to the closing rant that is Rant of the Week. So it's one of these things, the Rant of the Week. It's sort of morphed into. We do an element of planning in many respects. So a lot of what we do, don't we, on the show. But this one sort of comes to us either while we're filming or just before, isn't it? It's never really too well planned around, so it makes it a bit more intense, I think, and not so much so. This came to me just today because, as we all do now, it's very rare that everyone goes into the supermarket to walk up and down the aisles with the trolley and decide what they want to buy with a shopping list, put it in the trolley, pay for it, all that bollocks, and cart it off home. So we do our shopping on the internet, and then we go and pick it up. So today, being that day, we went to our local supermarket, Tesco. Well, not local. That's where we shop, and it was fucking rammed. Now, obviously it's December, well into December now, so it naturally brings out all the Christmas shoppers. And the thing that occurred to me today was that I want to have a little whinge about is basically three factors: it's Christmas time, people generally, and supermarkets. And you combine all those three things into one, it creates a horrendous monster, doesn't it?
Yeah, oh God.
And today, thankfully, because I wasn't doing the weekly shop with a trolley, I don't know why people do it. I really don't know why people do it, man. Especially on a Saturday. God, I don't understand it, why you want to put yourself through it. Can you?
No. We do it through a week.
Yeah, and I get that. In many respects, when the supermarket's quiet, I like going to the supermarket. I enjoy it. Bordering enjoyment. But today, when I was witnessing all these people, some literally breaking stride, like not running, but some were jogging around. And you could see them. Because we had to go, cut a long story, we had to go in to the supermarket to do one thing. It was fucking bedlam. Bedlam. And it was basically the sort of the general thing was like couples like arguing and we're saying debating about buying a sandwich. We're looking at 2 bottles of, I don't know, Prosecco, like this, and then it might have been a box of mince pies or anything else, whatever it is. But Christmas brings out the worst in people, I think, in the supermarket. Because people are pissed off that they're not at home. It's busy. Everyone's generally wrapped up because it's freezing outside. But when you get in the supermarket, you boil your tits off. And it's horrendous. Fucking horrendous.
I think they pumped something into the air conditioning in supermarkets. Some kind of rational inhibitor.
Yeah, I think they do.
I went to Morrison's last week and I was having a mooch round, and I'd done it after work so it was quiet. I got a few bits and pieces and they had on offer, I walked out a drink Al, because why not, and they had Bailey's on offer. A litre for a tenner, which is fucking good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
So I thought, right, I'm having a couple of bottles of that. So this old dear comes up behind me, and next to these litre bottles for a tenner were 70 cents a litre bottles that weren't on offer, and they were £16. Right? So she picks up the 70 cents litre bottle. So I said, excuse me love, I said, don't you if you've seen it? I said, the one next to it, the litre, is only a tenner. And she went, yeah, but I'll never drink all that.
Brilliant.
I said, it's still £6 cheaper.
Yeah.
Pour it down grid.
Yeah. Get the 300 mils that you won't drink.
Yeah.
And pour it down. In fact, more importantly, give it to me. I'll drink it for you.
Okay. I said, yeah, but it's still £6 cheaper than that. Yeah, but I'll not drink all that. But it's still £6 cheaper. Yeah, but it'll just be a wet set to tell you what. Fucking do what you want.
Do what you want.
Do what you want.
Waste your money.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, it's crazy. It is crazy. And all the seasonal stuff's out now, and you see people like walking. It is obscene. I mean, I like a good feed, as you can tell, and a good knees up at Christmas. And it's the time where you think, oh bollocks to it, I'll have it now and pay for it in January. But people, you see people over trolleys full of stuff, and the fact that a lot of shops now, and thankfully supermarkets haven't relented. I'm surprised, I'm surprised at home on Christmas Day. I really am. That they shouldn't be, by the way. But I'm surprised they're not. But like, people are going to panic because the supermarkets, the shops are shut for one day. A lot of them open on Boxing Day, right? So it's one day.
15 loaves of bread.
Yeah, it's just absolute. And you can hear people panicking over it. And I find it, well, as you can tell, irritating is not the word. Absolutely off the scale. Irritating. It's just, but it is. I mean, the amount of food we consume for Christmas is a lot, isn't it?
Oh God, yeah.
It is a lot. But like we were saying earlier, on Christmas Day, you just turn into a Hoover, don't you? You can't help it. You can't do it. Like the only day of the year where I start drinking about 9 in the morning. I do. Genuine. I don't mind admitting it. So it sounds shameful. And any other day, of any time of the year, I wouldn't dream of doing it. But I'm thinking, get up, presents. Presents are done. That was our autocue just falling off. Falling off the wall.
Autocue's done as well.
Yeah, that's not enough. We think, the little thing, voice in your head goes, fancy it. It's at 9 o'clock in the morning. Should we have a drink? Should we have a drink? Pop up and something, and then you're away then. And then when it starts, that's it. Can't stop.
Oh no, you'll be asleep if you don't. If you stop.
Yeah, I know.
So, mistake I made, I'm umming and ahhing get one again this year. I bought a couple of years ago one of them Spanish hams on a stand.
Oh yeah.
Mate, it had gone in fucking 2 days. You're supposed to slap that.
You meant to get slithered.
Like, bang! Walking around with a fucking brick of ham like that.
Like fucking
yeah, I was going to say, side of my car when you're falling over.
I've seen them, that Sorrento hams and stuff.
They're amazing.
Yeah,
They
I've never bought one.
I
need to do that this year. I think that goes.
Unbelievable.
Like you said, the cats would eat it all. Cats are another thing.
I don't think about this yet.
But no.
Just wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep the box, because it comes in a big box, and you get a stand, you get a knife with it.
You get a knife with it? Alright.
I think I got mine from Aldi a couple of years ago.
About 20 quid.
About 20 quid. As I do for 25, they're extra special. But you get a stand, you get a knife. But the box is massive.
20 on it though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because you're only supposed to
Slither it.
but it just tastes amazing. Really like unctuous. You know what I mean?
Great word.
Unctuous.
Like prosciutto.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
But I was fucking putting it in fucking toasters and all sorts.
yeah. I see. You do. You find excuses to eat stuff. It's like pickled onions as well.
Oh, I love pickled onions.
I do, but I don't eat them anytime.
Yeah.
And like Christmas is like, get the pickled onions out, get some cheese, pickled onions. And you think I can't eat anymore, but I just pickled onions, or however it is.
Vol-au-vents aren't bad for me.
Yeah, I know. I can't do pastry anymore.
I'm a nightmare with vol-au-vents. I'll just eat all of them.
Yeah. I can't do it. It kills me. I love it, but I can't do it. Pastry absolutely annihilates me. So, I think the moral of this is I need to either commit genocide and, you say pumping her pump something a bit more noxious into into Tesco so I can do my shopping in peace. Or, basically I stay in and live like a hermit. But, I think it's a sign of age where you just get to a point where you think you don't tolerate stuff as well anymore. I don't know.
No, I've never. But
can't be arsed.
no, I think you're right. There's just something about the people when they get in there.
Yeah.
And they walk. When you get one in front of you and they're plodding. And they're walking right down the middle of the aisle.
Yeah. It's like they're moving side to side a little bit and you're like, just let me past.
I want to take one of them thingies with them.
Tasers.
Taser would be alright. Them police buttons flick out
like that. Yeah, back at knees.
Back at knees, bang!
Yeah, dropped. Yeah.
Just kick them over and finish them off with a watermelon.
yeah. Beat him to death with an oversized watermelon.
American History X month side at freezer.
yeah.
That might be a bit harsh.
Yeah. You can think it though, can't you? Visualise it. Always helps.
Oh, Yorkshire puddings.
Oh no.
At Christmas.
No.
What?
No. Don't like puddings anyway.
Do you not?
No. I find them. I know I'm in the minority, and I was going to apologise to Yorkshire, but I won't do that. But I find them. I know it's controversial. I find them the most pointless edible item in the world.
Even more than toast.
A little bit, but I'm quite fond of toast because you can. I find Yorkshire puddings. They just. I do not see the point of them. I don't know what to say. I know people don't like them, love them. And I know I'm in the minority, but
I like the big ones.
Strong views. Yeah, have you ever had wraps?
No, they had them. Rome, you know, when you had bonfire on.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a stall selling them. I very nearly stopped and got one.
Yeah, they're quite big on stuff like that. It's but no, I don't know. I'll eat one, but when I eat it, I'm thinking, people go, "Oh, Yorkshire pudding."
Yeah.
Well, no. It's a piece of
I'll get depressed if I do a Sunday roast and I forgot Yorkshire puddings.
Oh, no.
It'll piss me off.
No,
I'm like, fuck,
I
I
pass
forgot
mine
Yorkshire
over
puddings.
for my mum's or something, and she's like, Yorkshire pudding, like, no, right, give it to somebody else.
I can't have a roast without Yorkshire pudding.
Well,
it's like having a full English breakfast and not having any bacon on it.
No, I couldn't. Someone said to me, "You're never having another Yorkshire pudding." I'd be quite happy.
No, I won't. I'll be fucking homicidal.
You're like a guy with that Aldi sandwich.
Furious.
Absolutely furious. So I think I've burnt myself out now. With me rant. It wasn't really a rant. It was more of a observation.
Sociology experiment.
Yeah. Do spots of ethnic cleansing. But no, it's. I just want to get my shopping in peace. I just want to get it out. Christmas just adds to the overall hell of trying to do that, doesn't it?
Because people just need to chill out, don't they? Realise that they can nip to fucking Co-op on Boxing Day.
Yeah, nobody's going to starve. You know, it's not. So get over it.
Price of turkeys as well.
Yeah, they are maybe. But you can get them. Who was it? No, it wasn't my dad. Can't remember who it was. They buy those on Christmas Eve because they're cheap. They knock all the prices down.
Oh yeah.
And then I think that's getting early though because they defrost. It takes about 12 hours to defrost them. Something like that. So, but yeah, and my mum gets turkey crowns now.
I think we got turkey crown last year.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of dicking around.
Yeah, it does sort of dicking around. Yeah. love turkey though. Love it. Kelly hates it.
Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't like it. I love it. She wouldn't have any on Christmas Day. I have turkey. I have a lot. Jokes, but it's turkey and beef, whatever it is. Love it.
We got a 3-bird roast once.
Oh yeah.
That was an abomination. That
Was it?
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, it was weird. It was alright, but it was very strange.
Yeah, quite traditional. I mean, it was bird in a bird in a bird. Right, I'm going to call it then. So
Yeah.
I think we'll wrap things up, won't we?
Right.
So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so that brings us full circle to the end. So the end is nigh for this week. So as we mentioned at the top of the show, please don't forget to. It'd be nice if you subscribe actually. So all it takes is one click, and then keep up to speed with all the latest content from our sort of rantings. And as mentioned again, we've got all the social media covered. We've got Facebook covered, which is what is it?
Doran Dean Talk.
That's one. No and in that one. And then Doran and Dean Talk for both Twitter and Instagram. So
Before I forget,
yeah,
if you are just a foodie or a drinking person, we do now have a. What's the word I'm looking for?
montage. No.
Offshoot satellite Instagram account.
Oh yeah, sorry, we do.
Yeah, call it Rude Food and Booze Reviews. So if you just want the sweary drinking and food, go to that one as well.
So that one. Absolutely. Yeah, I forgot about that. I should have mentioned that at the top of the show, so we'll do that next week in terms of mentioning that. And so yeah, I think I'm going to go and get warm and have another drinky and pretend it's Christmas Day.
Oh, why not? Hot panic buy some stuff.
Nice some pickled onions. Yeah, we can go and go smash some windows at Tesco. We're parking in a disabled spot because we can. So yeah, we'll do that, won't we?
Let's do it.
Good stuff. Right, we're off. See you next week.
Ciao, everybody.